Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, welcome back to episode 66 of rbPlays, FTB's Revelation Pack. That's right, folks, we're back in our modded world. I am your humble host, rbPlays, on this side of the screen. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. I do hope that you would hit that subscribe button and get notified every time we put new content up on the channel. Last episode, last time we were together was a couple episodes ago, was a couple of recordings ago. We actually ended up having to do some live streamy type stuff, and we did some stuff live stream wise. It's always nice to be able to jump down off of there. FPS is gross. It's 39. Eek. So I got to figure out why that is. I wonder if it's got something to do with our wither skeleton farm, because I think our wither skeleton farm is actually running right now. So looking over here, FPS is 38, 39, 25, 27. Yeah, it might have something to do with our wither skeleton farm. We might go check that out here in just a minute. But I wanted to show off what a couple of things that we've been doing. First things first, we're going to have to sleep. Why is it always that? Why is it? Why is it that it's always getting ready to be nighttime whenever I'm getting ready to start recording? That's weird. I'm going to have to do a better job of watching the sun. But anyway, so in the last live stream, we worked on this. We actually have made ourselves a nano beacon, and this is a nano beacon with a regen modifier as well as a saturation modifier. So while we're standing here, we are getting regen and we are getting saturation, and it's a beautiful, beautiful thing because, as you can see, we've been working on blood magic. So we're going to work a little bit on blood magic today, I think. I'd like to get to a point where we can at least get like the ritual diviner and a few other things that we need to work on some of the rituals. One of the rituals that we're working towards is the one that will allow us to get blood from these woot farms, right? So we'll take a look at that here in just a second. But I do want to show you guys this. This is pretty baller, right? Like, go in here and do a lot of that, right? Look how fast that comes back. And this is just the first level. This is just a nanobot beacon tier 1. Like, could you imagine how good this is going to be once we get all the way up to tier 6? Like, I don't think you take any damage at all. I mean, I could be wrong. We got a little bit of like automation going on here where we can make slates, which is cool. We are all the way up to, is this the current tier of blood orb? Yeah, we're all the way up to the magician blood orb. We did all that in the live stream. The link for the live stream channel, the Twitch channel, is down in the doobly-doo down below. Head on over there, check out the video on demand, and you'll be able to kind of get an idea of how all this went if you like watching replays of live streams. I want to get this finished today, and so in order to get that finished today, there is one thing that we're going to have to make. We might do a little bit more with the blood magic, but we'll see. Anyway, first things first, I do want to head to the wither skeleton farm. Yeah, because I want to set this up so that the wither skeleton farm only runs certain times, right? So is this running right now? It is. So let's go ahead and turn you off, right? How many wither skeleton skulls do we have? 2,561. I think that's a lot. How many does this hold? It'll hold a lot, right? So if we did, say, 3,000 wither skeleton skulls, let's do 2,700. That's only 140-ish away. So we're going to change this out. We're going to make it so that it's no longer manually controlled, but we are going to send out a redstone signal based on how many wither skeleton skulls the system sees that we have. So to do that, of course, we're going to pull out our old friend, the detector. So detector, right? I noticed that the frames were getting really, really rough in the last live stream. Like they were rough. So I wanted to kind of get this taken care of in an episode that we can call some good content. So we get that. We're gonna need a wither skeleton skull. So give me. Hey, I said no. You can't. No. Okay. So give me one of you. And then let's go in here and see if we break that. Where? Yeah, see, even That's a conduit facade. Aha, there is a conduit right there. Cool, cool. Let's get ourselves a little torchy torch so we can see what we're doing. We need to basically emit a redstone signal from this, right? If I do that, oh yeah, it will. It'll totally work. So we want you to emit a redstone signal whenever... Is this on right now or is this off? This is off. So we want this to be controlled. We want it to be active with signal. Okay, cool. So we want this to only emit a redstone signal when it's below, when it's under 3,000. So 3,000. And we're going to use wither skeleton skulls, right? So if the system sees that there's 3,000 wither skeleton skulls, then it's going to go ahead and give us a redstone signal. And that, as they say, should be that. But we need to get our... There should be a cable back over here. So let's see if we can dig around and find this, right? Let's go this way. Hello. Yep, there's definitely stuff over here. All right, do we have... Yes, we do, right there. Right there. So if we get ourselves some of these guys, some conduits, like so, right? So if we go like that, and that should, yeah, that should be tied in. That's cool. And then just do kind of sort of like this. Is that low enough? You know what? I think we're gonna go down here a little bit more. I think I'd like to go underneath this. That way I can do I can do that and make it so I can see what I'm doing. Ha ha ha. Whoops. But let's try to make this as effective and efficient as possible, right? So let's go like this, and then like this, and do like that, and boom. Yeah. So now you should be emitting a redstone signal, and you should be doing wither skeletons as often as possible. Yeah, until we get to 3,000. So we are actually at, and this might take a little while because there's no guarantee that you're going to get a wither skeleton skull. But at least that will, you know what we could do? 2,400 is another multiple of 3. 25, 251. 251 would be a multiple of 3, right? Or 2561, 257, that's 8 plus 4. That's not a multiple. So what's the next multiple of 3? If we do, okay, so we're going to change this to 2562, right? So 2562 is the next threshold where we will not have any wither skeleton skulls, or will not need any wither skeletons. It's a multiple of 3 essentially, because you need 3 wither skeleton skulls to make a wither, right? So as soon as we get the next wither skeleton skull, this actually should turn off because we've got this guy set to only output a redstone signal whenever the balance of wither skeleton skulls is below 2562, and it only needs one more to do that. So I guess I'm just going to kind of hang out here for a minute and see if we can get a wither skeleton skull, and when we do, I'll come back to you guys and we'll figure out what we're going to do next. Right on? Right on. Well, that officially didn't take long at all. Like as soon as I stopped recording, we had 2,562 wither skeleton skulls. And in case you're not sure how that's going to work, if I were to request a nether star, right? So it's going to take and put a nether star into our wither builder, and oh, actually, you know what? Hang on a second. Before I do that, let's put on our armor, because the wither killer is actually close by, and when the wither spawns in, he might actually be able to kill us from here, which is unfortunate to say the least. Okay, that's all of my armor. So now if we go in and do another star, just one will be fine. Go. So that should spawn in 3 withers, or 3 wither skeletons, yeah? And it will run now again until it gets back to 2562. But wither, yeah, see, he's close by. He's like only down just a little ways. Oh, and he's dead now. So now we should have our nether star, yeah? Cool. nether star acquired. So that part of the build is done, right? That's cool. We can get rid of this guy. Don't need him no more. Don't need him no more. And then we can put some of this back in. Oh, not that. We can do something like this. Bloop, bloop. And I'll just leave those cables in there because, who cares? It's not a big deal, right? All right, back to home for a second. That's not right. Do that. There we go. All right, so that should hopefully clear up some of our FPS problems. The other thing that I was wondering if it could be anything to do with this? Yeah, it could be. Because this thing is always running as well. Are you turned on or turned off? You're turned on. Well, the lever is turned off. So if you give a redstone signal to a mob grinder, it will turn off, right? So we could do that. See, no death allowed. So how can we figure out this? Like, I don't necessarily want this to run all the time. But because we're getting so much stuff off of that, what's the best thing to gauge whether this is running off of or not? I mean, we could do some kind of fancy OR gate where if bones drop below a certain level, or if gunpowder drops below a certain level, and to be fair, to be honest, we're actually not. I mean, we're not using a lot of this stuff. We use a lot of. What do we use a lot of over here? Probably use a lot of bones. I'd say we probably use a fair bit of string. We definitely use blaze rods too, but the blaze rods are a different part. So, So what's the best way? What's the best way to turn this off and on? Like, do we just want to just turn it off? Oh no, we need to turn off the whole thing, don't we? We need to turn the spawner off and everything. So that's going to be lighting up here, yeah? Which we do have. We do have the ability to turn lighting on up here. There it is. So we do have the ability to turn on lighting, and that would turn off that farm for the most part. So what kind of scenario would I want to turn this guy off? And like, to be honest, to be fair also, what's my FPS at now? 37, which is better because it was significantly lower, I think, as we get a giant lag spike. Looking that way, 27. You know what it could be also? It could be that. all of those like shapes, like angles, all of the fire, all of that stuff could be contributing to lag on the game, which is unfortunate. Give me just a minute. I'm going to think about how I can do a lighting control on here, just a wee little bit, and we'll go from there. So hang tight for a minute. Okay, y'all. How about this? We haven't done a whole lot with RF tools. I mean, we did the matter transmitter and receiver, and we also did a few power cells early on. But we really haven't done anything with redstone control, specifically redstone transmitters and redstone receivers. So how about we do something with that? So what I'm thinking, what am I thinking here is, yeah, let's do this. So we need a redstone transmitter, which is this guy. So in order to make that, we'll need one of those. So that's easy. We'll actually need two of those. So let's have those. And then we also need to have some redstone torches. So let's make a few of those. I don't know exactly how many we're going to need. Probably just 4, but so we'll make one of those. We'll make one of those, and then that we should be able to have. So that's a redstone transmitter, and then a redstone receiver. We need comparators. Ugh. Okay, fine. Well, that's fine though. So comparator 1, comparator 2, cool. Put those in there, and then do this, do that. So that gives us a redstone transmitter, a redstone receiver, and then how about we just make it so that this mob farm only runs when it's dark, right? So let's get a detector? It's a vanilla thing. Nope. Oh gosh, what is it? Oh my gosh, I can't remember what the name of it is. Hang tight. Daylight sensor. It's a daylight sensor. this guy. So we'll do a daylight sensor, right? I haven't built one of these in forever, but it is, oh, are you kidding me? I don't have enough planks. Well, we can make planks. So planks, not planks, slabs. Wow. Let's see if we can type today, huh? Oh, I don't have any wood slabs? Oh, fine. So planks, and then this. There we go. And then a daylight sensor. We'll use vanilla Minecraft to get something done, right? So we do a daylight sensor, yeah. And let's get back into normal view here. I could put this up here, but we also could set it up someplace else, like someplace completely out of the way, completely obscure. It doesn't even have to be here at the base. It just has to be in a loaded chunk, right? Because essentially what's going to happen is, we might as well get some redstone too. Like, so redstone, redstoney bit. That is so not how you spell redstone. So redstoney bits. Right, so if we put this down, right, and then put this like this, see how it's given a redstone signal right now? You can invert this. If you do a redstone torch, is it a redstone, or do I just click it? It might just be click. Yeah, so right now it's set to be on during the daytime, off during the daytime, right? Which is kind of cool because basically what I can do is I can set this up so that at night, when this is not getting sunlight, that it will put out a redstone signal. The redstone signal can then go to a redstone transmitter, right? Something kind of like this. So we put a redstone transmitter. Nope. Wrench? Do I have a wrench? I think I have a wrench someplace. I don't know where my wrench is. Yet a wrench. I think the yet a wrench works on this. I hope it does. Yep, it does. So once that guy gets set up, then down here, what we could do, fall down. What we could do is we could actually break this, yeah, and set this up so that our hello. Oh, where'd it go? There it is. I found it. Actually, I've got that backwards anyway, so it's not getting. How do you? No channel set. Right click with another transmitter or receiver to pair it. Okay, so we need to get this transmitter up here. Hello, get up there. Actually, I want you to emit. I want you to come here for a second, and then we need to right click this with this. Yeah. Set to channel 1. Cool. So now that that's the case, oh, really? So that should turn the lights on, yeah? Nope. It's not turning the lights on. Why is it not turning the lights on? Get in the hole. Okay, cool. Output 0. Oh, there it went. Why did it change? Why did it change? Did something change out here? No. Oh. Yeah, it's working now. So now at night, once the sun goes down, this should go off, right? And then it should turn the lights off out here and make it so that this guy works. And then, so basically what this means is that anytime, right? Anytime. Yeah, pretty much any time that the sun is down, which you know how I like to stay, how I like to sleep through the night. So it's very, very rare that it's going to be dark anyway. That's when this is going to be on, and that's when this will work, and you know it'll be cool, right? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and AFK for a minute and see if this is actually going to work. I'll come back to you and show you what's happening. Haha, victory! So the sun went down, and the redstone turned off, and the lights turned off, and everything is functioning up here. Drop down inside of here, everything seems to be fine. And so now, here's the real test. Oh my gosh, really? I'm picking up items? Ugh, I'm picking up items. Here's the real test. If we go ahead and sleep the night away, if we sleep the nighty night away, redstone signal comes back on. Sweet, I love it. That's 2 jobs. That's 2 little projects that have been really necessary that definitely are going to help out. So now I just need to figure out where I want to put this, right? So let's go ahead and break you, and break you. and apparently also get rid of all of this stuff. Get rid of you, and get rid of you, and you, and you. Ugh, that, sure. Let's put this redstone-y contraption. Let's put it over here. Let's put it over here. This little spot over here, usually it's nice and flat and it doesn't have any purpose whatsoever. It's just a little hiding spot for all the stuff that we do over here, so which isn't much anymore. So do this, right? We'll put you there. We'll put you there, and then we'll put you there. I keep putting that down the wrong freaking way. Ugh. That's terrible. All right, so that should no longer be where. Oh, this is loaded, right? Yes. Okay, good. That is totally a loaded chunk. Good. All right, so let's go back over here. That might be a problem too. Lights should be on. Lights are definitely on. Outstanding. So that takes care of that. And now the other thing that we wanted to do today is I want to try and clean up this mess. So let's get ourselves an exchanger, EXCHANGER. And I want to use these. So the first thing that we need is the leadstone one. Yeah, the leadstone exchanger. So if we make that, so what are we making? What are we needing? We need whatever goes there. So leadstone exchanger needs one of those. We need resonant ender buckets. We also need some copper gears. Okay, so we should be able to get a resonant ender bucket pretty easily. That's just a fluid transposer. Okay, we might be able to get, we can get resonant ender from over here, yeah? All right, yeah, so let's get some ender pearls. Ender pearls. Let's grab a few of those, right? How much resonant ender? Resonant ender. How many ender pearls does it? So that gives me 1 gem, 250 millibuckets. So I need 4 of those to make a whole bucket, right? All right, cool. So this would give me 4 buckets if I do this. So give me those, and give me those. Yes. So now we should have resonant ender in there. 4 gems or 1 bucket worth. I have a bucket here, right? Perfect. And that should fill that bucket, yeah? Like, I don't know how much resonant ender we're going to need to make, but, I mean, we have it now, so that's cool. All right, so give me that. So now we should be able to do the exchanger, the first level one. Resonant exchanger, we need one of those, so we just need 4 copper gears, right? Ugh. So copper gears, 4 of those. Cool. Yep, that gives us that. And then this, we should be able to make that. Cool, and then we should be able to make this. Yeah, so now we have an exchanger, and he is totally full, but that one exchanger is not going to be enough. So let's see if we can do some more of this. That's going to be another bucket of resonant ender. Am I going to need another bucket of resonant ender for the next one too? Which is the reinforced, hardened, or the signalum. Hardened, yes. I don't know. Maybe. Let's try this. Yeah, we just need 1 more bucket of resonant ender, so give me that. Did it use the bucket? I think it used the bucket. Oh, no. Oh, it's a good thing we have more buckets. It's fine. No. That's so not what I wanted. Good job. Good job, RB. Way to go. Good job. Bucket. Yep. Okay, now we got a bucket, of course. All right, so we're trying to get to the next level of exchanger, which is this one right here, the hardened. So we need one of you. We're going to need 4 more of you. Need one of you. Oh, there. Fine. Hardened exchanger. One of those. Go. Cool. Hardened exchanger. That's not the hardened exchanger. This is the hardened exchanger. We need one of you, which means we need one of you. Cool. Tin and what? Invar. We need a couple of pieces of Invar. That should only take a second. So there's that. And there's that. So that gives us that. Cool. Now we should be able to make this next level of exchanger, right? Exchanger. There we go. Need 4 Invars and a couple of reception coils. So we need a couple of those. And some more Invar. Cool, and now we should be able to make this exchanger, which is this one right here. Yep, and if we take this exchanger and put it in there like that, that gives us that one, which is awesome. So now we should be able to change the mode of this one, yeah? How do we change the mode of this? Shift for details, control for extras. So shift. Force drop is enabled. Do we just shift click it? Nope. Control. How do I change the mode? Or is this only good for 1x1? Like, I hope that it's not just good for 1x1. That should select. So now do we have any concrete? I think we have some concrete. Yeah, we have concrete. I love it. It'd be better if this was like 3x3, but you know what? It's okay. Because that is absolutely perfect. We were using a swapping wand that we had found in a dungeon someplace, but this is definitely much better. What is it going to take to get the next level of this exchanger? EXCHANGER. The next level of exchanger is this one, the reinforced one. Some transmission coils, some electrum, a flux. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to hold off on that one because I'm running out of time. I know that this episode has been just a fuzz shorter, but hey, we did make some progress here. And we made good progress too. Like we got some stuff done that maybe we weren't even thinking would get done, which is awesome. That is so cool. That's so good. I love it. And it's always full of power because, oh, hey, hi you. Wow, look at that. We got all kinds of cobblestone following us around. That is super cool. Get rid of all that. Anyway, folks, that is going to do it for today, I think, because sadly, we are out of time. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe. The likes and subscriptions help out so immensely when it comes to those pesky YouTube search results. The other thing that helps out a lot is comments, so make sure you leave your comments right down here at the comment section below, and we'll chat about it. Leave your tips, your tricks, your pointers, your attaboys, your what in the world were you thinking. We'll talk about it all in kind. Also, don't forget to stop by my Discord server where we talk about all things life, all things gaming, and all things Minecraft. But once again, folks, that is all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, we will catch you on the flip side. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.